Hello friends, here we'll discuss the concept of population, sampling technique and hypothesis. So population, this is with reference to our research methodology subject. If this is the population set, population is nothing but all the respondents, those who can give responses on your questions. Okay, so all the possible respondent, the set of that respondent is nothing but population, and whatever subset of that population we choose for our sampling, that means for a sample we need to collect data and we take that data for our data analysis, and on the basis of sample we make our interpretation, we make our outcomes or outputs, we can say we generalize our outcomes for whole population on the basis of sample. So sample is nothing but sample is a subset of population. So when we collect data and do our research and statistical analysis, we need to frame our hypothesis also. So hypothesis generally we frame on the basis of variables. So hypothesis is nothing but it is just an assumption between two variables. It gives direction to the research process. Actually, to continue your research, hypothesis gives a direction to researchers what to do. So hypothesis is just an assumption. When researcher assume that there is no significant relationship between two variables for research process, if researchers have identified two variables, that is variable x and variable y, okay, and this must be related to the topic identified and whatever objectives are set for the research. So these two variables, for example applicable variables from the objective of that particular research. So if x and y, these are the two variables, and if researcher assume that there is no significant relationship between these two variables, that is x and y, then that assumption will be treated as a null hypothesis, okay, and that will be denoted as a H0. If null hypothesis get rejected after statistical analysis, okay, then we will frame, researcher have to frame the other hypothesis, that will be called as a H1, that is alternate hypothesis. If null hypothesis got rejected, alternative hypothesis will get accepted. If null hypothesis is like there is no significant relationship between two variables and that variables are x and y, then if it is rejected, then the alternative hypothesis will be there is some relationship between, significant relationship between x and y, and that alternative hypothesis will get accepted. On the basis of acceptance, on the basis of status of that hypothesis acceptance, we researcher have to interpret the things, and researcher got their results. So I hope you have understood here concept of hypothesis, null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Thank you so much.